In this video, we will talk about mass property of rigid body component, and we will make a simple camera follow script in Unity to follow our vehicle. For going to our project, don't subscribe to my channel and press on the subscribe button and click on this all for all my new videos notifications. So let's start. Hey guys, my name is Muhammad Umar Javed. So as you know, in our previous project we talk about time dot delta time, here time dot delta time, and we make a float variable in our script. So in this video we talk about mass property of our rigid body component. As you can see that when we play our game, our car collide with these obstacles, but it like this, it fall down because of its mass. So we increase its mass. Here select your car and you can see its rigid body component which we add in our previous video. Here you can see that mass property. It tells that the mass of our car is now 1. We increase it to 500. And now you see that our car will not fall from our road. As you can see that our obstacles collide, but our car did not move here and there. So this is the back to. So I simply increase the mass value in rigid body component. So in this video we will also create a camera follow script to follow our vehicle when we play our game. As you can see that when we play our game, our camera cannot follow our car and it move forward. So in our project tab, select script folder, right click, create C# script and name it follow car. Enter. And it create our follow car script and it load it. Double click and it will open into Visual Studio. So what we want to do? We want to follow our camera behind our car. So we will set our main camera transform position to our car transform position. Here you can see that our main camera also have a transform which tells us the position, rotation and scale of our camera in scene. So we will set our camera position, transform camera position equal to the car transform position. So what we will write in our update method, we will write simple transform. This transform extract from our main camera transform. We will use this transform component in our main camera because this script is applied to our main camera. Transform dot operator, and we extract its position and we will set equal to the, here I tell you one thing, I comment it. Here in this video we will also talk about how to reference game objects using script. So we want to set our camera transform position equal to our car. So we will want our car reference. So for reference we type public. Public tells our Visual Studio that we can edit this variable, yeah, or any game object to add it in our Unity interface in Inspector tab. Here you can see when I do, you can understand it. Public, because our obstacles, cars and other things are game object, so we will use game object to reference our car and simply name it a car. Here you can see we reference our game object and name it a car. Now remove these slashes too, and we want to set our camera position equal to our car position. So simply type car because we reference it using game object variable car dot operator to extract transform dot position to extract its position. So here you can see it's a simple logic that we set our camera position equal to our car position. If I save, and you can see that this new variable looks like this in our Unity interface. Here you can see a car variable will be shown in follow car script. Here you can see it tells us that non-game object is still here. So we will drag our car because we reference it using this line of code to set our main camera position equal to car position. Now if I play game, you can see that our camera will move to the center and under the car because we equally set their transform. Here you can see that our camera move under the car and in center of our car. So we will solve this problem in next video using vector 3, and I tell you vector 3 in detail in next video. So here you can see that our camera is following our car, but our car is moving with high speed. As you can see, it move with very speed, so we slow it using our public float variable. Here you can see in our coding, in our player controller script, we simply write float car speed. So here we simply add public. This public word tells our Visual Studio that this is the line of code which we can access in every script. We can use this for car speed variable in any script, and we can edit it in our Unity interface. Instead of going again and again from our Unity to Visual Studio to set our car speed, we use this public word to edit this in our Unity interface. Now public here is also a keyword private. Private variables cannot be accessed in other scripts and cannot be edited in our Unity interface. If you don't put anything such as public or private, it will default private. So if you want to public your variable, so you should add this word public. Now save, go to Unity, and you can see that in our car a new car speed variable will be shown in our script. Here you can see that car speed variable are shown. Here we default set its speed 20.0 float, and here you can see its value is shown in vector tab. Now if I play, take your cursor near to this 20 and slow it like this, and you can see that our car in scene tab is slowing. If I move it to negative value, it will move backward. So we want to slow its speed a little bit, so take it to 13. Yes, this is good. So select 13 and again play. Now this speed is well good. So go to your Visual Studio and change this to 13.0, and now when you set your car speed float variable exactly correct, then private it like this, Control S, then you can see that this variable will be hide. Now if I play, it will work same like this. So in this video we talk about mass property of our rigid body, we increase it to 500 of our car rigid body component. We make a follow car script and attach it to our main camera. In our coding, we learn this reference line of code, public game object car semicolon to reference anything in our game, and in our update method we write transform dot position. We set our camera position equal to our reference game object like car and set it equal to car transform dot position. So in next video we will set this problem, like you can see that our camera moved to the middle and under of our car. We will solve this problem and we will move it with our keys from keyboard. So I see you next time.